Vil du ha brød?
Brød. Skal vi snakke litt norsk, eller?
Ja, ja, så hva synes du om Chris da, egentlig?
Ja, Chris, han er en drittsekk
Ja.
uten like.
Så
Ja.
fryktelig
Nå.
farlig. Å nei, å
Engelsk.
nei, å nei!
Engelsk.
Engelsk. Nå ikke. Norsk.
Norsk, ja, norsk.
Engelsk.
Chris, jeg skal...
Hei!
Before you're making a phone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say and why?
I can kick it off and say I did that every time I made a phone call. From phones was invented, mobile
really?
phones, until maybe, say, 2008, maybe I stopped, when I was 18, 19, 20 maybe. Yeah, I was so nervous to speak on the phone.
Yeah, I don't really know do that, but I do. Oh yeah. I remember when I went to film school, we were gonna call different actors. I so don't want them to pick up the phone. So just say, don't pick it up.
Were they like famous actors?
Yeah, and ask them to join for our like study, like school films.
Project,
yeah.
no payment.
Yeah. And I was just, and also I find sometimes if it's people I have to call and ask, let's say if it's people that I have been working for, I send them a bill and they haven't paid, and I email them a few times. Now I have to call them. I constantly sit like, don't take it up. It's better to.
It was an uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah.
But I was neurotic to take a phone call. I had to plan. Sometimes I wrote it down, but then you had different answers. So I could spend an hour manning up to take one phone call. I hated it so much.
Did you write like different alternatives? If they say yes to this, I answer this.
What you end up doing is the start of the conversation is really awkward, and then after a while you relax, and then you talk about something else. And
I know, like because I've been hitchhiking a lot, and also if I have been inviting people over from school that I don't know that much, I kind of plan a few subjects that we can talk about. So it's not like it's gonna be still, but I can plan something. So when I hitchhike, I look around, for example. If I see something specific, I can ask about that to them.
Yeah. I feel this relates a bit to improv, that I feel a little bit better human being after improv, because you learn that you don't need to invent anything. There's so much stuff there. And it's true now, you don't have to plan anything. You can come in and someone says something and you ask one question and boom, you talk 1 hour about
that,
the refugees, no? The other
Hence often. Yeah.
Where were you hitchhiking to?
I started to hitchhike when I was 8.
And where do you go? You just like...
From school and home. And it was 4 kilometers. And then...
You did it every day, no?
Every day, yeah. But when I was 8, it was more like the last 1 kilometer in a way. But then when I went to secondary school, when you're 13, it's 20 kilometers away. Yeah. And if you you could take the bus at 7, and it will be there 20 past 8. Or you can hitchhike at 7. No, you can hitchhike at 8, and you will be there 20 past 8.
So you hitchhike to save yourself time?
Yeah, you save 1 hour back and forward. You can do so much. You can sleep.
Yeah. Sleeping great.
Yeah, it's good.
Now, did you get there at Karen time or on time?
I get on time. Okay. Karen time started actually after moving with Viggo.
Karen time started after moving with Viggo?
Yeah, because I was not that late before. Well, you will never know because you were never there, but like I was never...
But it is true, for me shower is a time machine because I feel secure and safe, and so my mind just and I always think about good ideas in the shower. Yeah. I swear every time I've done anything good at school, it came from the shower.
Hanging out in the shower.
Because my mind drift away, and then suddenly I'm in Ibiza and clown number.
Hello, if you are supposed to rehearse with someone and you're like, well, I do the rehearse here in the shower. I just stay here.
Chris, tomorrow we shower together.
Yeah.
But it's a problem now that we have a little bit more tighter schedule. I can't shower every day, so less good ideas.
Oh, really?
I should make time to shower.
Yeah.
Baths, man. I'm a huge fan of baths.
Do you think a lot in the bath?
Oh, so much.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like.
What is it with water and ideas?
Makes you relax, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay, here's my theory.
Alright.
Since you didn't answer, we are 78% water.
Okay.
Yeah, the human body are 78% water. So when we are in water, it's like everything's like you should be able to. I told you this before. You should be able to swim in a person. It's like way over 50%.
Yeah.
What would make a perfect day for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I go first?
Yeah.
The perfect day would be if I actually get up early. Like I never do. I never get up early, so. But if I get up early and get a lot of stuff done. But then, I don't know.
What's an early day? Like getting up early?
If I get up like at 8, this will never happen though. But if I get up at 8 and like did some horseback riding and then maybe some other exercise and then go and hang out with people and then have a show that goes really well and then drink even more and hang out with people and then stay up really long. Yeah, and just hang out with the people. Don't go out and lose everyone you're with. Just stay with them.
Which happens all the time.
Yeah. So just stay with... Like a house party. That's the best.
Exactly.
They're trapped there. Yeah, they have to be with you.
So you're saying it's a good mix of getting up early, get a lot of stuff done, and
Yeah.
then rewarding yourself for being good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't need to be stuff done in a way. It doesn't need to be editing films. But like, if I can ride mountain games like a horseback riding sport.
Yeah.
Or exercise, something that gives me energy.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of like, because what I normally do is like sleep to like 1 in the weekends, and then I get up and drink and just keep on getting tired instead of getting
energy boost.
Yeah.
I thought about this before. I have a very simple answer. And that's every day that starts with an egg is almost a perfect day for me. Like I just love eggs in the morning. If I have time to make an egg for breakfast, I'm pretty much good to go. Yeah, so I have perfect days relatively often.
Yeah.
No, but like, if you have time to start it with egg and bacon, it's like it's gonna be a lot to make me unhappy that day. You be around people, have a party. I guess that's a perfect day. Will be like that.
Not get drunk. It has to be a lot of food there, so no one gets drunk.
What?
Yeah, if everyone end up not remembering anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you can be a party, woohoo. But that's my party trick is to I make boller, what are det? Cookies?
Buns?
Bun?
It's not a...
It's like a bread, yeah. Bun.
Yeah, like a sweet bread.
Yeah.
If I have a party in Norway, I'll always make that and make sure that people eat it, because then they don't get that drunk that they want to go out. And then I just take down all the watches and stuff, so they don't see that now it's time to go out.
Fucking casino.
And they just stay there. And then suddenly, poof, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, what a pity, we didn't go out.
Okay, Joseph
We're
Fritz.
together.
You're like... No, but it's true though. The house party is always better than going out.
It's so much nicer just to be together.
So anchoring is something that happens. We anchor all the time. Just want to tell it to the camera recorder that I read something cool about it.
Yeah.
That mothers hug their children all the time, but dad not so much. So every time the kid falls and hit his knee, he will go and if dad is there, he will hug the child to make it better. But he doesn't hug so much, so the hug isn't anchored so solid. And if you do that a lot, so you hug dad when you're hurt and you're crying, you can get that's why it feels better to hug someone you hugged a lot when you're happy.
Oh yeah.
How did you guys first meet?
I think I remember. You don't.
No, I don't. I know ish where it's in stand-up setting.
Yeah. I think it was in 2010 sometime, where the stand-up club I were
2010 I was living in Kristiansand.
Yes, because I remember that it was this guy we were standing in the queue for where the students that studied for the university in Oslo. They have like a student place, and then this was in the beginning of the semester, so they were selling out quite cheap 1 year or 3 year or 5 years. So you can have like a card for 5 years. And Viggo was there and like, for sure he's gonna buy the one for 5 years. Even though he studied 5 hours away. So,
no, yeah. I studied in another city.
Yeah, totally different city. Didn't go to that university at all. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy the 5-year student
Membership.
card. Yeah, the membership.
To be honest, that was a really good deal.
Yeah, it was.
No, but it cost 200 for 1 year.
Yeah.
And 500 for 5 years. But it's a good deal. I have to go there once a year. I came there 4 years later, and I showed my card, and there's like, this card isn't valid anymore. We switched system 2 times. It's like, dude, I paid for 5 years. I'm gonna get my 5 years, man.
Oh, really?
And then they said, okay, yeah. They gave me a new card. But like, obviously, no one buys the 5-year thing.
No.
Best moment on stage.
Whenever I do, or it was one time. I'm really bad at dialects.
Diets?
Dialect.
Oh, dialects.
Yeah, in Norwegian or in English in general. But it was one time I did a scene with a few people at the theater in Norway, and whatever I said, everyone was just like, "Rah!" And it was very nice. It was a maestro, like a format where the director have the microphone, so to also hear that they are really, it was Mats and Katrina, yeah, 2 people that's quite good or very, very good.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, and to hear that they were laughing so much. And I was together with another one that was keep on just asking me tons of questions. So I have to speak, and each time I have to speak, they gave a new dialect. And I'm so bad. But I think that scene was going on for ages, I felt, because they were just like, when they tried to take it twice, and the audience was like, no!
Yeah, we want more.
So,
it's funny though, because that's clown, no?
Yeah.
A person who tries to do something and does it so badly.
yeah.
It's also funny that out of all the times you've been on stage, what I can imagine, you've been presenting in front of Utenriksdirektoratet, the foreign ministry, and like so many different stages and stuff. You chose maestro. Because I was gonna say maestro as well.
Yeah.
And Mats is in my little vision
really?
of the
Same
greatest
person?
moment. Yeah.
Same person. Yeah.
But he's a great teacher,
Yeah.
Mats. I mean, yeah, the first time, or the best moment on stage, I think was me and Mats was in the scene together early in the maestro, and it was probably my first, second, third time doing it.
Yeah.
So I was very nervous and very bad. But then I got some points in the start that so it like looked like I could be in the final or something. And then I was in the final with Mats, and he was just playing me up. Everything I said, he just justified and made it look good. So he kind of like gave me the victory over Maestro just by being a brilliant improviser. He's like the real improviser. Can make his
so
team
good.
partner look so good.
Yeah.
So he kind of like, oh yeah, it's fun that the new guy wins. No? Yeah, that was my best moment on stage, I think. And also I learned, wow, this guy is so good. He just he takes everything you say and makes it good.
Yeah. That's great. It's funny though, it's the same place. And
Same
also
place, same
we
people.
were not that good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm really bad at dialects, and you were...
Just a bad improviser.
Yeah, but it's a pleasure of like whatever you do, and then some people feeds up. In a way, they feed on me and giving me dialects.
Yeah. But it's cool that the maestro and the Andre Teatret is like that for us. Bad performers that we were excited about it.
That's our theater, or the theater.
No, it feels like a home. No?
Yeah.
When did you want to be a performer? When did you want to be a comedian? When did you want to be an actor?
Yeah.
And the one interesting thing for me hearing a lot of stories is a lot of them put on plays when they were a kid. You know, it's almost in their blood.
Yeah, I can imagine a lot of people at school are like theater from early
I'm
age.
so far away from that.
I think us three are in a little bit the same boat here.
Yeah. I'm really far away from being put on doing any theater. Well, I was doing Spice Girls for 2 years. From I was 6 to 8, and we did really well. And we had show every single weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. But it was every weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, in front of our parents.
Why did you start stand-up? Why did you start doing improv?
When I went to high school, it's like you can go to different extra studies. So I was studying media, and then I was traveling around doing horseback riding. So for the teachers to allow us be not that much at school, I could make videos from the horseback riding and show it to them. And then we started to publish this, and a lot of people that like horses like it. And then we were making videos for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And to the point where I, in a way, kind of realized that if I ever get sick, and it was me and one other friend that was editing this, but if we ever get sick, people will realize that we are not actually funny at all in front of the camera. We're just really good at really good at editing, because my sentences were like 2.5 minutes long each.
Yeah.
Like, I will start there, and then in the editing, I will take away 90% of what I was saying. So it took ages for me to get to the point.
What do you mean if you get sick?
If I get sick and someone else have to edit this stuff, everyone will realize how bad I am. Like, I'm not funny at all. I just talk and talk and talk. And actually quite good at just editing after a while. Mm-hmm. So for me, yeah, so that was the point where I realized I have to start with something where it's a consequence to not get to the point. And if you do stand-up, it's a proper consequence to not get to the point, because then no one will laugh.
Yeah, you have to get to the point.
Yeah. And not use 2.5 minutes on one sentence.
So you wanted to become a performer to be better?
Yeah, so I really enjoyed making film. I still do. And really wanted to be like a TV host or something like that. But if I send in my videotapes that I have edited, that will be fine. But once I go and like do shooting with them, they realize that how bad I am. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to start stand-up. And then I saw like a poster of there's a guy I've written that he wanted to start a stand-up club. So I joined him.
Ivan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so then I started a stand-up club. So I was running that for a half year before I even went on stage. But yeah, so the main reason why I ended up there was because I wanted to practice being, getting to the point faster, so I can be a good TV host.
That was 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So Chris will edit this and make it sound really good.
See, I'm still so bad.
I imagine the question is like,
and I'm saying,
I want to get better at speaking.
And then also I'm saying the same stuff 5 times.
When did you know you wanted to be a performer, actor, comedian?
Yeah, when I was in primary school, I was the king, the Danish king that said, here the city of Kongsberg should live. And I loved that role, and I enjoyed it so much. Then I didn't think about acting until now. Yeah. So to actor is a lot more like started as a dream maybe 2 years ago, just before I started going here, or while I was starting going here. I was like, man, maybe this is interesting, because I came like you guys, a bit to do clown.
Yeah.
And then I realized, man, there's other stuff that's interesting. Then I went here after seeing a clown show, Dr. Brown. And I was like, yeah, man, actor, man, seems cool. Yeah. And then I got an acting job, at the boat.
Yeah, cruise ship. True.
And it feels like stealing every day. Stealing money. How can I have so much fun and enjoy it so much being on stage and get money for it? It's amazing. So now I like actor.
No, you like the fact.
No one should tell anyone that we love this.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
That's when it gets expensive, said Joanne. Yeah. When you have fun, you're expensive. When you are
it's
boring,
great to watch people who have fun.
Yeah.
You love it.
So you dated Norwegian guys.
Yeah.
And you've also dated non-Norwegian guys.
Yeah.
What's been the biggest difference if you were to make a overgeneralization?
This is but that's now on continents. I find the ones in Norway are let you be more independent. For sure.
Okay. Norwegian guys are more about equality, huh?
Yeah, or they don't need in a way you can say, oh, they're not gentlemen because they will never open the door or stuff, but I find it really annoying when you go to other countries and they treat you like you are a fucking poodle and you can't carry anything or you can't do anything. So I think the Norwegians are more, you can be your own independent and then you can
still watch Netflix all Sunday
Yeah.
and cuddle up to your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need, yeah.
Okay, so do you like it when guys open doors for you or not?
Well, it's fine if they open doors, but if they start carrying my stuff,
Yeah.
man, get the life.
You don't like it?
No.
No. And then
Would
it's a
it-
mix between independent and taking care of your
You're
partner.
like,
Yeah.
don't worry. Like, let's say we get groceries. Okay.
Mhm.
One bag.
Yeah.
I carry the bag.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
But if it's 4 bags and you carry 3 and I carry 1, that's not fine.
Yeah, because then it's like, oh, you're weaker.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's also about letting. I think girls should be smarter. They should let the guy carry the bags just so he can feel good because he wants to help and he's useless. No,
Yeah,
I feel useless most of the time.
but
So if
that's
I can
what...
carry one bag more and feel,
Yeah,
wanted.
but I don't know. It's like, sometimes I've been in India and you just get. It's not with people you hook up with people that is there, and they treat you like you can't do anything
because you're a woman.
because you're a woman,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
just place you around. And now you can sit on this sofa while I'm going in order, but you gonna eat. And it's a bit like in the beginning, it's really nice because you don't need to think,
Yeah.
but it's fucking. It makes a status difference in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah. So when you're doing ideas, for example,
Yeah.
your ideas are not as highly regarded, for example, or
If we're doing ideas.
if you're working with these people.
Yeah,
as I
if I'm
imagine
working
you
in
did in
the
India,
yeah.
when they treat you like I'm the king and you're the blah blah blah.
Yeah, for sure my ideas are less valued.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, who are you dating?
We're just hanging out, no?
Yeah, this is people I was hanging out with. I've been in India 3 times, been filming. And for sure, every time, and also been working on the Bollywood film. And there at the Bollywood film, they had to, the second day, had like a huge announcement with the whole, it was 5 Norwegians and 35 Indian guys. And we had to gather everyone together where the Indian director had to like, guys, you have to look at Karen as a guy now. And take order from her and let her carry this stuff because she can carry twice as much as you guys. And they won't let me
That's so,
drive.
he has to say, look at her as a guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But also, like, it was one time, we were out on the beach when we were filming, and suddenly it came like this huge, so much raining, and we have to pack all the light and camera, everything down. And it was 2 girls, was one choreographer, dance choreographer,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's Bollywood, so they dance a lot.
Yeah.
And one, stylist. And there was 2 girls, and they just took their book and went to the car and waited, while everyone was running like fuck. It was like, guys, especially the stylist, she had so much clothes that I had to keep on carrying because so it's just the way, like, for them, it was not even an option for the Indian, 2 Indian girls that was working there.
To help.
No. Even though that rain gonna fuck the whole day up. So it was, yeah. But I think it's a culture, because after a while I realized that a lot of these lights guys, for example, I wouldn't, in the beginning I just carried stuff, because in Norway, when you're done, no one is done before everything is in. But there, if I go and carry a light thing, the light guy will be really pissed off because I'm doing his job. And he has a pride in his job. So I think also, like, in India, or in Bollywood, or in any industry in a way, it's probably more, this is your job. But in Norway, because it's so small, and if it's one person that is left, you help that person.
Yeah.
One of our first conversations when we first met, Mexican food in Norway. Apparently you guys have taco.
Yeah, every Friday.
Every Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Why?
But now it's almost like a parody of a thing. It's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
But still, if 5 or more young people get together, we usually make taco.
Yeah.
No?
My family eat it every Friday.
Do they?
Yeah.
And taco in Norway, it's just cucumber, tomato, a tortilla, and it's meat with a mix in it.
Yeah, and also
Spice mix.
it could be more
And
stuff.
sour cream.
Yeah. But like, I went to Mexico for 1.5 years ago, and the taco there, man, they have something to learn of us. It's so good.
But they have something to learn from us.
Yeah, our taco is way better than.
What are you saying? The inventors of taco.
They have to see how it have developed. It's nice the way they eat it, but it was just like the tortillas is like 1/3 of how big ours
Yeah,
are.
either they're super small or they're burrito big. No?
Yeah. No, it's a little bit of a joke, but a little bit true. Like I like Norwegian. Yeah.
If I want to find a refugee girl,
Yeah. That's very generalizing, but yeah.
generalizing. What do you mean?
Because a refugee girl, like they could be from Somalia, Uganda, they can be from
Any country.
Syria,
I want one of the rich ones.
Syria. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Syrian. How would I go about doing that?
Well, I will for sure then start hanging out by a place where they like a refugee camp, where the refugees are while they're waiting for the applications to start.
No, but they're not ready for romance there.
Oh my god, they are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're humans, just like us.
But like you're literally on the beach, where I think I said this last time. On the beach where all the boats are coming in,
Mm-hmm.
the major topic for all the volunteers that is Scandinavians is how sexy and hot the refugees are. And after being traveling with the refugees, I understood that the main topic they are talking about, after how much they miss Syria and where they're gonna go, is how hot the volunteers are.
Oh! This is how humans are, just humans.
Yeah,
It's
we're
beautiful.
just humans.
Crisis. No, we're still humans in crisis.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. For sure they are. It's a lot of... No, I don't think it's a lot of hooking up though, but it's a lot of dreaming about hooking up. So yeah. And it's the perfect time because like they don't have anything to do.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. Like the only thing they're doing right now is learning language. Apart from that, it's so boring. Half of the guys I was traveling with I have been like, yeah, now you can use the time to train because you will never have the time to it. So they're like twice as big as what they were before because they don't have anything to do. So they're working out so much because they're like, we're not allowed to work. We're not allowed to do basically anything. We don't have money to do stuff.
So they can work out.
Yeah.
So you were saying they have a refugee app.
Yeah.
Sounds like they need a refugee dating app.
Well, they have Tinder. I match with all of them on Tinder.
Wow. So they have Tinder.
Yeah.
And you still didn't hook up with them?
No, we were traveling together. And also like
You don't get to party, no?
No, we didn't really get to party. We were running away from Serbian mafia, and we were
busy.
more
You're busy trying to live.
Yeah.